Once you access the agroclimate website, you'll want to go to Tools and Crop Disease Tools. Click Strawberry Advisory System and it'll take you straight to the SAS webpage. So the first thing you'll see on the page is a map of weather stations in each area. Each weather station is color-coded for each disease. A is for anthracnose and B for botrytis. Each color represents a risk level for either anthracnose or botrytis. Green represents low risk, yellow moderate risk, and red high risk. When we put our mouse over a weather station, say Dover Station for example, you can see it has a high risk for anthracnose and a moderate risk for botrytis. Once you click on the weather station, you'll see additional details, and you can also click on recommendations for that disease. The first question you see is about fungicide application. You have 3 options to answer this question. The last application was in the last 7 days, more than 7 days ago, or there was no fungicide application. So let's click on last 7 days. Once you make a selection, you need to select which product you used. Let's say we used Captain for the application we applied in the last 7 days. Once you select your answer, the recommendation will appear below. In this case, it advises us not to spray any fungicide for botrytis and to spray fungicide for anthracnose. When there is a risk for botrytis, there is another question that needs to be answered. Is it the current peak bloom? Fungicide recommendations will be different if the answer is yes or no. Let's select yes for this example. When there is a risk for anthracnose, a different question is asked. Are symptoms present? Again, fungicide recommendations will be different if symptoms are present or not. Let's select no for this example. Once we make our selections, we can click on View Recommendations and we'll find recommended products below. Now let's take a look at other features of SAS. Next to recommendations, we have simulation. This shows, within the last 30 days, the behavior of both anthracnose and botrytis in the selected weather station. When we look at anthracnose in Dover, you can see that there is a period of high risk around September 29th, and after that, the risk fluctuates between high risk and moderate risk. In contrast, botrytis has had periods of low risk during the last 30 days. Additionally, the graph provides you with a forecast for each disease for the following 2 days. The Daily Summary tab shows the summary weather for each day for the 2 weather variables used in the disease models, leaf wetness duration and temperature during the wet period, as well as the maximum risk level calculated by the models for anthracnose and botrytis. The Weather tab provides us with additional information about the weather data every 15 minutes and disease risk conditions. The shaded areas represent periods when leaf wetness was detected. During these periods, disease risk is calculated according to the models. Users can also subscribe to receive alerts when disease risk is moderate or high on a particular weather station via email and/or text message. To sign up, you must provide your name, address, and either your email address or phone number. You can select one station, several stations, or all stations for alerts. Finally, for more information on SAS, you can find contact information and our disclaimer on the right-hand side.